The Phillies allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. The Cubs combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. A.J. Ellis grabbed 3 base knocks, helping the Padres get the best of the Nationals 7-5. The Brewers
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game. At the plate, Jose Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Popped him up. Barnhart moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Reds will get. Now in the box, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a step off. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Into the box, Phil Gosselin, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 4. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Votto at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a... Here's Adrian now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done. Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings. That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next up for New York, Wilmer Flores. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Hit in the air out to right. Schebler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on the short. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, I want you to think back to our pregame meeting with the manager before this one. The one thing he kept preaching to us is that they got to play better defense. Coming off last game, they made 3 errors in that one. They're going to have to clean it up and give themselves a better chance to win this game on the defensive side of the ball.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Gonzalez is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Reds 1 and the Mets nothing. Crossing the Ohio from Kentucky into Cincinnati there as we're set for the top of the third in this one. Here's Juan Lagares. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail 1-0. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sal Romano, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hamilton, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Billy Hamilton becomes out number 2 this inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
The first baseman, number 19.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hit out towards second. Goslin is there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number
Good
9.
time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is after it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 52.
Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to... And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Nimmo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. To short. Taken in by Flores. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
Striding in once again, Adam Duvall, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Down the third baseline. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by Gonzalez as he digs this one out to end the inning. Reds are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Adrian now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hamilton is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just 1 pitch.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Tucker Barnhart.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
The batter, number
And here's Jose Peraza. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher, number 47.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Sal Romano. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. One there. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
0-1 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Reds leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Juan Lagares. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Peraza gonna have to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hamilton. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob deGrom. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third. Digging in and looking for more, Phil Gosselin. He singled his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lagares on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Runners on the move for second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Snap throw to first. Not in time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Votto rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. Drilled to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And this one gets away. A play at the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Ready once again, Jose Peraza. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Behind 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Schebler has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Nimmo at third with 2 away. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game, and he's safe.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. In the air out to right. Goslin ranging into shallow right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Ready for another shot now, Sal Romano. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
1-0 the count. Ball and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first down.
The batter, number 6.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Phil Goslin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next up from New York, Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Michael Conforto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Raisel Iglesias gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1. Is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Tying run headed home. And a relay home. And now he's able to get back into third safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. From the stretch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Reyes on third with 2 out. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
They'll try again, 1-2. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Adrian now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. I'm set with the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Suarez is there, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 5 base hits, no errors.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 39.
In is Joey Votto now. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's hitting .429. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the 2-0. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Paul Sewald
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Aquino will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Long throw to third. And he is in there. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Jose Peraza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Sewell is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Aquino will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jared Hughes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Cliff Pennington will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Into the upper deck and gone. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The batter, number 4, Wilmer.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's Juan Lagares as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Soft liner out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, pitcher, Paul Sewell.
Jake Bruce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Jake Bruce.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Missed with a slider. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Soft liner toward short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Reyes. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Lagares at third with 2 away. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt to be. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be saved.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Adrian Gonzalez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 9 and the Reds 5. Ready now for Cincinnati. Cliff Pennington, lifetime against Familia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Familia, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
Now batting.
Standing in, Phil Gosselin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto, lifetime against Familia. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Now batting, Scott Schebler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Votto rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Schebler stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
The Reds down to their last strike. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scrambling pitch.
Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Hansel Robles claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak and the rest of our crew.